what do you think about the ICE shit? I mean,
Um,
I could say that in a very brutal way, but like, what do you think about the deportations?
I think the way they're doing them is pretty horrible. I think the I think the idea, first of all, the idea of doing mass deportations already is really irresponsible.
Yeah, but
Um,
you got to play a double edged sword, like Obama did it too, and those people were
Obama didn't have like
no. Listen,
massive waves of ICE hunting down migrants. Most of the
yeah, no,
deportations that
no. It looks like they are military, but like you got to think that he put people in cages, like we all
well,
know.
hold
But
on,
like,
hold on. Just I want you to be I want you to be very
no,
specific about what you're
I
talking about
am
here.
completely in the middle.
The thing is, I don't think you understand what the difference is. So when undocumented immigrants got to the border under Obama's administration, a lot of them were deported when they got here, and in the interim, they were kept in detention facilities at the border. That's true. Um, then in Trump's first term, they used the same detention facilities, but instead of just keeping them there while they awaited to be processed, they would separate children from their parents. So
Yep.
already a huge difference from the way Obama had been doing it. Now in Trump's second term, we're not only seeing things like that, but we're seeing just a militarized group of, first of all, a lot of times they don't even identify themselves, but militarized group of ICE agents that are racially profiling people and in some cases disappearing people. And then we're not even just deporting them. We're not even just deporting them to their home country. We're sending them to concentration camps, whether that's in Florida or whether that's in El Salvador.
Yeah, I don't agree with that by any means. I want you to know that.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, but like I recognize that as a young person, I've talked about this before. I recognize that as a young person, it might be difficult to see how different this is than normal, right? Like normally, you could look at the right and the left, and you might agree with something, and you might disagree with something, and like you might lean one way or another. But there's no way that like one is so much worse than the other. This is like not even close. Like we're
No,
talking about the
I
difference between one party which has a moderate stance on immigration, where they want to pass legislation that would make it easier to immigrate here legally, but more difficult to immigrate here illegally. And you have the other party that has concentration camps where people are actively dying due to heat or due to lack of medical care. Like that should, you saying, oh, I disagree with that, it shouldn't just be, oh, I disagree with that. It should be, I am
no.
adamantly against it. It should be,
It's not a
I
disagree
am
with it.
working
I
towards
don't think it's right.
that never
You know what I
happening
mean?
again.